Hi, I'm Nada, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Tatuaje Mexican Experiment. I got a special surprise in the mail last week when I got unexpectedly some cigars from our local independent sales rep, Pete Hernandez, who represents Illusione, Tatuaje, and Epicurio, and a few other brands. And one of the cigars he sent me was this very limited release Mexican Experiment. There's about 300 bundles of 15 Robustos that were released to the Southeast only, and I'm very excited to be trying one of them today. The cigar is a 5x52 Robusto with a Mexican San Andreas wrapper and a Nicaraguan binder and filler. The cigar is toothy and has a slightly mottled appearance. Very beautiful wrapper. The cigar has an aroma of hay and a little bit of barnyard from the Nicaraguan. And there's a slight hint of cocoa on the cold draw. There's some flavors of wood on the front of the palate and some spices on the finish. I'll be back in a few minutes to discuss the first third of this cigar. The first half inch of this cigar was pretty heavy on peppery and woodsy flavors. After the first half inch, it mellowed out quite a bit, and I started getting a lot of earthy flavors and some cocoa on the front of the palate. And the finish has been a mixture of some sweetness and a little bit of pepper as well. The draw on this is a dream. I've started recently punching my cigars again instead of just doing a regular guillotine cut. And with a lot of cigars, when you do a punch, you get somewhat of a draw issue, and this cigar is just drawing like a dream with a punch cut. And the ash, as you can see, is a beautiful ash holding on steady so far, and the burn is mostly even. The second third of this cigar has some creamy and lightly sweet cocoa flavors on the front of the palate. The finish continues to be lightly peppery, and every once in a while on the retrohale I'm getting a little bit of cinnamon. The draw continues to be excellent on this cigar, and the burn is a little bit uneven, but it hasn't hindered the smoking experience so far. The final third of this Tatuaje Mexican Experiment has had lots of rich earthy flavors on the front of the palate. The finish has been alternating between bits of sweetness and blasts of pepper. The cigar has drawn excellently throughout the whole smoke. The burn, while I had a little issue at the end of the second third, I touched that up, but other than that, it's been a pretty consistently evenly burning cigar. The ash has held on every time as well until I've tapped it out, and I've tapped out the ash only 3 or 4 times throughout the whole smoke. This cigar is a true medium cigar, medium bodied and medium strength, really a good any time of day smoke. I'd like to thank Pete Hernandez again for sending me this cigar. If you'd like to learn more about me and what I'm smoking, you can follow me on Twitter at CigarGirlFL or on Facebook at www.facebook.com/CigarGirlFL.